the top side and put that Cyan over there, but as the Harvest go back and forth to figure out where they want to put these champions, I think Cyan can lane very well into Rise, but Orianna is the hover. You mentioned that at the very beginning of one of the likely odds for Bjergsen.
Yeah.
And he's going to be on one of his more famous champions. Orianna in the mid lane, Cyan does go top, will be beating that Shogath up there. And Bjergsen's Orianna, the fight for the third place seed.
3 straight auto attacks off in a row, and you're not going to be able to actually force that out, whereas your opponent is going to be constantly healing up, and they're actually surrounding Impact here on the top side.
This is some decent damage on Impact. They will now have a stun for a little while from Mithy as they wait for the Q cooldown, and Rupture lands on it too. Ignite is used, which feels a bit brave, but it does mean he might have to take a recall back. And now Mithy is here, and now suddenly TSM a bit surrounded. The rest of the squad coming in 2 versus 4. A big chomp comes down from Cyan trying to walk away, but Ole's going to land a slowdown here, and Mithy's still on the wrong side of this one as the blue buff spawns up, and now Bjergsen joining the fray as well. So far, everyone's going to live, but Tom Kent still not in the best of spots. Mithy is going to get a blast cone out, and everyone's going to survive. Stops Sven's recall.
Oh, and Smithy is actually behind them now as a result. Sven's off his base.
For Liquid, they've got better items as well. The stun of Mithy is already there, and he's got his summons, but it does not matter. First blood comes through for Ole, cleanly done. Knight as well. Haunter has no TP, but does have OP if he wants to get back to the lane. Also, still sticking around topside. He did not finish the recall. He's waiting for a play. If TL overcommits, that doesn't happen. A flash comes out, and Let's Bounce brings one back in. So they have the damage on an impact. Looking for the slap together. In comes the unstoppable Cyan for more CC to come through. A flash out from POB, but they find Smith that he's forced to jump away. Gets just barely out from this one, and the health bar is incredibly low as Bjergsen might find the flash shockwave. Can he get it? Can he go for impact? There's a shockwave in. There's the kill picked up. Alone time with the turret. Of course, keep in mind that Double Up is pushing alone on the bottom side at that same moment.
Oh, it's actually going to be so close on who gets the first turret. They ran out of minions. TL run out of minions, though, on the bottom side. And TSM just barely will get that first turret plus the kill.
So kill, and not the most important in the early game. Only means turret and Baron such damage, but they are knocking that one down. Smithy waiting across the wings, puts the ulti in. Here comes some damage as well. Smite fight going to be coming through. Who's going to grab that one? Down to 700 HP. Then Sven's going to get the kill on Smithy first, and he loses his life. And the Smite, of course, then comes through for Mike Young afterwards. So TSM getting for TSM right now. And now
ulting in behind POB.
Ooh, he's going to try to get away. Shockwave going to land anyway, though, and there's not much of a place to go. Suddenly, a 4v1 out of nowhere. Camp mid, and POB is dead.
Just beautifully done, honestly. The rotation here from TSM. The bot lane has been moving around the map, very proactive. Laning phase, he did not get put behind. He's able to just essentially free farm to his Rage Blade. And now gonna have opportunities in these team fights.
They find the knockup, they find the double Q slap, and Let's Bounce is gonna bring in one as double flash away.
Coming in for
Not
DL.
easy for Ole, but jumps right back into his teammates. Here comes the rest of the squad. 5 are here, and TSM suddenly outnumbered as they're starting to fall. 1 is gone, make it 2, and Mike Young might have a prayer here as he jumps right across the team of Flash Q comes across now. Flash
the Rise
himself.
Follow.
And they're gonna find Shockwave gonna disengage, but Smithy already finds the front line, plus Rupture means Bloblets, and that's gonna be a certain death. They give the kill to Impact, interestingly enough. Big fight out of Liquid.
Yeah, should
We'll go down to about half HP, but the minion wave is dying pretty quickly. Getting it lower and lower, and Ole actually getting himself into melee range. Will take some damage. Nice Shockwave comes in, and he could be running out of health, and they will, in fact, delete the Braum. Ole stepping a bit too far forward. That actually might mean mid lane tier 2 will fall.
Yeah, Ole just kind of wandered in there without the support of his team, and he's going to go down as a result. Looks like they will be able to defend, but an additional pressure on the map.
And speaking of pressure, into the jungle goes the entire team on both sides. A knock up there onto the front line. Haunter running out of health, knocked right back into the air, and that's going to be a kill going to POB. 5-4 now the overall scoreline. The re-engage towards POB, half HP, runs away. Haunter on the front line with his zombie corpse, and not too much more. Red goes over to double lift. The 1-for-0 remains a kill for TL. Turtleback spawning in 3 seconds, and of course Impact now no longer has Feast for the play. Looking at maybe a bit more. Can they separate them? As Mithy has, of course, brought in the players, and now going to spit a Varus, and Impact does not have flash, does have
on the Baron, they just Rise ulted in the pit.
What a good play out of TL. They're going to trade Impact for a Baron. Worth it every
there, though.
time.
He could try to steal this. He's going to ult into the pit.
But look at that, it's at 2600 HP, so now he's got to save Flash for that one, or a Blast Cone, 700 health, the flash forward. Oh, it's going to be grabbed up by Rise. POB gets a trade of a kill via Shockwave, but now Cyan's going to find himself some more prey. Smithy does have Flash if he needs it, trying to cut away from the team, but now he's got nowhere to go, so this will be TL losing 3 people as payment for grabbing Baron, assuming they can actually kill off Smithy. He's still running away pretty fast.
Might have a chance to get out here, but I don't think so. I think he's going to be run down. Maybe just trying to waste as much time as possible. But you can see TSM is even pushing on the bottom side of the map, and Smithy does eventually go down. Bjergsen picking up a couple kills is so strong for a second there. Very effective there from the Bladed Rune King. So this is an ideal build at tank killing, and I think that's what he needs to look for.
Meanwhile, Tank's trying to kill him, but only the front line is grabbed as Ole forced to flash right back out. The stun comes through. What are they going to get? A lot of damage, and Braum is going to go away until Winter. That's a kill picked up. Sorry, Santa, you're gone on this one. A nice shockwave. Going to get Impact. Smithy actually disrupts the jump forward, but a slow is going to land, and Impact will lose his life. A kill over to Sven. 2-0 TSM, Baron buff or not. And have to go to the top lane for some more fun.
Yeah, these frontliners. And they're looking for another play on Impact.
Might be true. 3v1 though, the knock-up easy onto Impact, and he can't really knock down Mithy easily, running a bit lower on health, but Impact will indeed fall a second time in a row. They picked him off in this side lane by himself. Thanks to Tom Bench ultimates. That turret is going to drop, no problems at all. Sven up to 5-1 and 3. He's doing pretty nicely damage-wise, building towards the Ruin King in favor, but execution, of course, vitally important. Speaking of which, onto the front line, they see Impact yet again. A bit small for a Cho'Gath. The knockup is in, down to about half HP, and into the back line comes the Zac, tries to find Let's Bounce. He's so low on health, and absolutely shredded by Doublelift's Cogmog. Smithy pops the Hourglass, runs away. Shockwave onto 3, though, and they get the trade kill, but the Drake was picked up on TSM's side, or sorry, TL's side. And that is actually a seemingly 1-for-0. TSM get the kill, but Liquid get the Infernal.
Yeah, Doublelift actually shredded straight through him, but they killed off Smithy, and they are going straight into this Baron pit. Already Tahm Kench ulting into this. I don't think TL is really fully prepared for this. They're not going to be able to get there in time. I think it's just gone.
I think they're going to run too slowly, plus the Mountain Drake helping. So a nice pickup. TSM turn the kill into a huge objective and a clean Baron take. They are poised to take over this game.
Half items. You'll be going down quick. There it is.
Shockwave brings in 1. The Glacial Prison going to buy some time. Double stays alive, but he's down to 1/4 HP, meaning he has to disengage. Zac going to find the front line. Can he make Let's Bounce happen? He just Balance House.
Inner cannon on the Baron buff. They're looking to knock down this turret, and they're pushing forward pretty aggressively. Mike Young threatening the dive.
DL must go in to stop this one, or they will lose some turrets. The front line taking some damage, but out they go. Kog'Maw, putting the hit towards them. Mithy getting a bit low, not quite stunned. The chomp comes in, and Bjergsen is dead with Flash still on.
They need to keep chasing.
TL must get something. Rise going to bring him not very far. Pole Belter with an oopsie of a Realm Warp.
Oh, you hate to see that, Freak.
That's a tilter. They don't stop the recalls either, but they do get some time to push.
Hold on. They do win the fight, and they are getting stronger. And Doublelift picking up the BF. You could be going towards an Essence Reaver, something that you are a pretty big advocate for.
Yeah. Pope forced a flash away from a
slow
Sven. Flash ults, and Pope has no escape tools except for damage output. Can he just kill Sven? That answer is no. Found out by the rest of the team. Mike Young there in the back lines. They could look for Impact. They're going to get the knockup on the front line there. They can get a kill on a Cho'Gath as a result.
Over the wall.
Let's Bounce going to pull him back. Double only does enough damage to force them away, but not enough to kill. This Kog'Maw not a big enough threat.
Their team being going to go for the end here. Double was not in the fight.
Can they claim third right after this one? Hanser walks right in. He's got Superman is next to him. Chunk, chunk, chunk. The Lumberjack, of course, not the skin this time around, but still gets plenty of damage down that turret at about 2/3.
TL essentially needs to force a fight right away to be able to challenge for this Elder, and they need to engage, they need to win the fight, get the Elder, get back to base.
Elder's alive, not going to be landing on the Hanser, but that sign is very tanky. Sedgel only gets the stun on the back line, but there's no follow-through on a Bjergsen. Now they've got some time shooting up at Sion, and this time he will ult for a disengage, but the health bar getting pretty low at 1K. He stays alive. Warmog's still in the inventory, means he'll heal up shortly.
And TSM just need to buy time. Look at the mini waves in top and bot. TL is going to have to call it off. They're going to retreat, it looks like. They need to get back to base and defend their Nexus, so no chance of a steal.
Smithy's zoned out. Hanser, Mithy, Bjergsen, the 3 of them, making sure that can't happen. Mithy, ulti gets interrupted. There's the Elder picked up. Where's the big play coming through? Is over 1,000 gold per member on TSM, but they choose to say it's time to push instead. Let's not wait any longer. Looking for the damage on a Pope. Not Banshee's off just yet, but Mike Young's going to turn that one away, which means the flash is forced, but he's still going to be found out. Let's Bounce. Going to bring him right back in. Scooped up the Rise, and that's going to be the kill. Going over to Mithy. Chomps him up no problem without a mid laner. How can you hope to defend? Doublelift has to do miracle work right now in the 4v5. Otherwise,
yeah, Bjergsen still has his shockwave. Sven still has his ulti. I just don't see it happening, but Doublelift is going to try. This is the last fight potentially for that third place for TSM.
And Hib's going to fall. taking their time. They've got 30 seconds to play with the balls forward, looking for what Bjergsen's going to find. Doublelift is the one to watch. Found with the slow. Gets away from it, though. Gets some time to shoot the front line now. He's going to take down Mike Young to Bloblitz. Waiting for some damage to come across. Ole's going to kite back. They get the kill onto Xmithia already, though, so 5v3. Turrets falling, and Doublelift just cannot find the right targets. The tanks will not go down. A double for Sven. Nexus over. TSM claim the 3rd seed in playoffs.
And what a run it's been for TSM, struggling so heavily at the start of the split. So much criticism aimed their way because of that poor start, because of all the changes they have made, and it has to feel like vindication for TSM, ending in 3rd seed, taking down TL, who was the other supposed super team coming into the split.
So TSM, 6 straight game wins now. That streak was broken by 100 Thieves, a team they cannot face until the finals. At the very worst for them. TSM looking like one of the absolute favorites heading into the postseason.
I mean, moving to 9-2 in their last 11, including these tiebreakers, that is so impressive. And as you said, bested only by 100 Thieves, 2 of the very hottest teams coming into the playoffs. And the team's fortunes really have changed in these final weeks. So when you think about the early season, it looked like Echo Fox and Cloud9 were untouchable, and here we are now with TSM, with 100 Thieves looking so heavily on the rise. And
to constantly be in a state of awareness and preparation is something that will drain on anyone.
Right, 3 games in a day is something you're going to have to do come quarterfinals, at least, right? Because a possibility of 5-3 if you 3-0, but to your point, Mark, it's not. It's 3 back-to-back-to-back. You're still in it. You're playing the same team. You've probably come in with prepared strategies. The whole tiebreaker scenario was something that, was kind of thrown at these players late in the day, and they're having to grapple with all of that in the moment.